हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द जुडिशरी विंग्स। लास्ट वीडियो में हमने देखा था डिफरेंस बिटवीन आईपीसी एंड बीएनएस, और आज हम देखेंगे पनिशमेंट विच हैज बीन डिस्क्राइब्ड इन बीएनएस एज वेल एज द लैंडमार्क जजमेंट्स। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज पनिशमेंट? So, commonly it is the imposition of the undesirable or unpleasant outcome upon an individual or group meted out by an authority. किसी अथॉरिटी द्वारा किसी ऑफेंडर या किसी पर्सन पर अनडिजायरेबल एक्ट इम्पोज करना पनिशमेंट होता है। The punishment is described under chapter 2 of BNS under section 4, in which there are 6 types of punishment, which are: first, death; second, imprisonment for life; third, imprisonment which is of two descriptions, namely rigorous or simple imprisonment; fourth, forfeiture of property; fifth, fine; and sixth, which is newly added in BNS under punishment, is community service. Let us see the landmark judgments in which the constitutional validity of death sentence has been explained. So, first case is Jagmohan Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh. In this judgment, the Supreme Court held that the constitutional validity of death penalty does not violate Article 14, 19 and Article 21. The next landmark judgment is Rajendra Prasad versus State of Uttar Pradesh, in which Justice Krishna Iyer empathetically stressed that death penalty is violative of Article 14, 19 and 21. He further said that death penalty can be imposed after two things should be considered. First is the special reason should be recommended for imposing death penalty in case. Second one is death penalty must be imposed only in extraordinary circumstances. Next case is Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab, in which also it has been discussed that it is violative of Article 14, 19 and 21. Because the public order contemplated by clause 2 to 4 of Article 19 is different from law and order, and also enunciated the principle of awarding death penalty only in the rarest of rare cases. Also, they observe that the death penalty is not only unconstitutional, being violative of Articles 14 and 21, but also undesirable from several points of view. So, in Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab, mainly it has been uh, given the judgment that the death penalty should be given in rarest of rare cases. Next case is Machi Singh versus State of Punjab, in which the Supreme Court held that circumstances of death sentence should be imposed. Justice Thakkar, speaking for the court, held that 5 categories of cases may be regarded as rarest of rarest cases deserving extreme penalty. So, in this case, there are 5 categories has been described in which by which the uh, rarest of rarest cases will be decided. First is manner of commission of murder. When the murder is committed in an extremely brutal manner so as to arouse intense and extreme indignation in the community. For instance, when the house of the victim is set out aflame to roast him alive, when the body is cut to pieces, or the victim is subjective to the inhuman torture. So, these are the instances which fall under rarest of rarest cases. Next, we will see the second characteristic of rarest of rare cases, which is described in Machi Singh versus State of Punjab case, which is when the murder is committed for a motive which evinces depravity and menace. Example, a hired assassin, a cold-blooded murder to inherit property or over property of a ward. Now, the third point is antisocial or socially abhorrent nature of the crime, where a scheduled caste or minority community person is murdered in circumstances which arouse social wrath or bride burning for dowry or for remarriage. Now, the fourth point is magnitude of the crime of enormous proportion, like multiple murders of a family or person of a particular caste, community, or locality, means the mass murder or community murder is described in fourth point. Fifth is personality of victim of murders. The personality of the victim is the fifth characteristic. Next case is in which the constitutional validity of death penalty has been discussed is Dina versus Union of India, in which constitutional validity of section 354 clause 5 IPC was challenged on the ground that by rope as prescribed by this section was barbarous, inhuman and degrading, and therefore violative of Article 21. The court held that Section 354, Clause 5 of the IPC, which prescribes mode of hanging as of execution as fair, just, and reasonable procedure within the meaning of Article 21 and hence is constitutional. Now, there are some case laws which has been described the constitutional validity of life imprisonment, and also that judgment has been given the characters of the life imprisonment. First is Gopal Vinayak Godse versus State of Maharashtra, 1961. In this case, Supreme Court held that a life sentence is for the remainder of the prisoner's life unless the government chooses to commute it. जब तक कि गवर्नमेंट लाइफ सेंटेंस को कम्यूट ना कर दे, लाइफ सेंटेंस मीन्स imprisonment for the remainder life of the offender. Second one is Jahid Hussain versus State of West Bengal, 2001. In this case, Supreme Court held that life sentence is not automatically over after 20 years. Life sentence automatically after 20 years is not over. Next case is Duryodhan Raut versus State of Orissa. In this landmark case, it has been clarified that life imprisonment means serving the entire life of the offender unless the government chooses to commute it. Next is Bhagirath and others versus Delhi administration. In this case, Supreme Court defined life imprisonment as serving the remainder of the life. Now, the imprisonment which has been given under Section 4 of BNS, which can be of two types. First is strict imprisonment, second is simple imprisonment. It is also called rigorous imprisonment. And strict or rigorous imprisonment to the culprit is put through hard labor such as grinding maize, digging the earth, drawing water, cutting firewood, bending wool, etc. In the instance of simple incarceration, the criminal is detained in custody without being required to perform any type of labor. Rigorous imprisonment ऑफेंडर से डिफरेंट टाइप की फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज करवाई जा सकती है, उससे काम लिया जा सकता है, जबकि सिंपल इम्प्रिजनमेंट में उसे सिर्फ कस्टडी में डिटेन करके रखा जाता है बिना किसी लेबर को उसके ऊपर इम्पोज किए हुए. The forfeiture of property is punishment under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. It can be applied to any property obtained derived from criminal activity. क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटी द्वारा जो भी प्रॉपर्टी ऑब्टेन की जाएगी उसका फॉरफीचर किया जा सकता है. ये है नेक्स्ट पनिशमेंट एंड देयर आर सम एग्जांपल्स. Section 115 Section 155 of BNS, receiving property taken by war or depredation. This offense is punishable by imprisonment, fine, and forfeiture of the property. Second example is Section 111 of BNS. This include any property obtained from organized crime or any property acquired through funds traceable to organized crime. Organized crime द्वारा जो भी प्रॉपर्टी ऑब्टेन की जाएगी उसका फॉरफीचर कर लिया जाएगा by the government. Now, which is imposed under BNS, this is community service, which is newly added in the punishment, which was not described or prescribed under IPC. So we will be seeing community services as well as its types, examples, and the objective of the community service. So, introduction of community services is a form of punishment that requires offender to perform unpaid work for the benefit of the community as part of their sentence. Community service as a form of punishment has been introduced for the first time under the भारतीय न्याय संहिता 2023. This imprisonment, a shift towards restorative justice, emphasizing rehabilitation and reintegration of offenders into the society rather than purely punitive measures. Offenders involved in minor offenses can avoid traditional punishment by performing community service. Now we will see the objective of the community service, which is hold offenders accountable for their offensive acts. Second, it provides a means for offenders to contribute to society, reduce the burden on the prison system. Fourth, promote the rehabilitation and reintegration of the offenders. Now, by what authority community services can be imposed? So, it is on the judicial discretion to impose community service based on the nature of the offenses, the circumstances of the cases, and background of the offenders. And for example, in which the community services has been provided, first is petty theft. The theft in which stolen property is less than 500 and the person returns the property, then he will be prescribed to community service. Second is public misconduct by a drunken person. Third one is defamation, lodging false complaint of defamation. Attempt to commit suicide, to restrain a public servant from exercising their lawful power. Next, non-appearance in response to a proclamation under section 84 of BNSS. Next is public servant unlawfully engaging in trade under section 202 of BNS. So, these were the punishment as well as some landmark judgments of punishment which has been given by the judiciary. So